Judgment can happen at any time for anything in any situation. This particular card is the card that you transform yourself with. It is the card that's a rite of passage. It is moving from one thing to another. The basic concept here is that any moment in time, you may be called upon to pay the price for your actions. This is judgment. Are you going to be judged favorably? Are you going to be judged in need of a little bit more help? It is the acknowledgement of your actions and review of how to play the game of life. It is the point where you move ahead or you fall behind. So keywords that go with this are reward, completion, a new lease on life, judgment, rebirth, inner calling. It is the feeling of, in the upright position, it is the feeling of having chosen correctly. So think about it this way, that you've done something and you know inside that you've done it correctly, that you've done it nobly, you've done it ethically and morally, you've done it with compassion, you've done it with love, you've done it out with all the right things in mind. If this card is drawn for that, then it shows that you're going to be able to move on. The lesson that was associated with that, you're going to be able to move on from. You have been judged worthy in the upright position. So you're in line with this. So upright, the card indicates a harmonious alignment to doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing. Having confidence to stand in the fire and not get burnt. Having confidence to be in the elements and not freeze. It's having confidence to stand in front of the mirror naked and not really need to change anything. You're okay with it. This is, you've done everything right. So we also have a strong transformation here. We have coming out of the grave. We have rebirth. We have completion of the cycle. We're moving on to the next cycle. So here it is, there can be karma associated with this, but fundamentally what it comes down to is the choices that you make in life, you will be judged upon, and you will be either found to be doing the right thing or doing the wrong thing. Now, who's going to do that judgment? It's going to come from within. It comes from within you. The judgment comes, it's a spirit. It is the spirit. It is your divine spirit. But then at the same time, it's not going to condemn you to hell. This is a cyclical situation. We get to learn from this. Are you going to move forward, or are you going to go back and learn it again? Do we have to go back and do the same thing over and over and over again? Upright, the card says probably not. You're going to be able to move on from this. You're going to have that situation that you've learned from, and now you've been judged to find that you can move on. So we have a rebirth here. We have the ability to appreciate the small details and be open to change. So here, judgment is really all about knowing that you're making the right choice. In the upright position, it would confirm that. I would love your support. I'm in the process of working to get my deck on Amazon or up in the marketplace. I need to raise enough money to print out 1,000 copies of this deck. And so I'm raising money. So I'm looking for donations for $20 to $25 for getting on the list of people to receive that first printing of the deck. On my website, I have a donate button and I have a Litecoin address. What I'm going to do is any donations that come in, I'm going to move those into Litecoin so I can save there so that when I raise enough, I'm going to be able to take them to print. I totally appreciate your support. I hope to be able to send you a deck before too long.